Hello there, Milwaukee Road fans, and welcome to this complement to the MRHA Division Series Northern Montana book by John D. Stephenson-Love, which is the Northern Montana Division. Now, this is going to be a photo essay remembering the 2006 MRHA convention in Lewiston, Montana. And you can reference some of this material in the Milwaukee Railroader, the 2006, the second quarter edition, which features going back to the northern Montana. So as we start out, the convention was in Lewistown, and that is just north of Harleton, and it was the busiest line, the busiest branch line on the line that went from Chicago to Seattle, the western extension. As you see, we're going to be joining the train just outside of Lewiston. We're going to run what was the old line from Lewiston to the Great Falls. We'll have to start this a little bit west of Lewiston due to the Spring Creek trestle that is no longer able to handle trains due to the timber deterioration. So here we are, arriving at our boarding location, and we will take this trip on the Central Montana Railroad. Which is the Charlie Russell choo-choo dinner train. So our conventioneers met the train at this location, and then we boarded and headed west. Now this is an ex-Great Northern locomotive. It's not the original Milwaukee Road. Part of our journeys, we went to Sage Creek, and there we disembarked, and like good MRHA members, we scattered like mice into the field to get that greatest picture location for the Sage Creek trestle. Here you can see how far we wandered from the tracks, looking for that best shot. And this is what you came to see. Almost a 1,700-foot trestle over the Sage Creek. So they backed up our train and did a photo run by. Some of the members stayed on the train while others decided to videotape or photograph the train as it went over the trestle. Our next stop was at tunnel number 1. This is the East Portal, 2,014-foot tunnel. And then again, we disembarked and did a photo run by. You can see the deterioration on the portal. But then again, it was great for us to get off the train and do a photo run by. And here we are heading on through the rolling hills, and we're still on the Lewiston, the Great Falls line, and we're heading towards Denton. And here we are. Here's some of the Central Montana Railroad locomotives in the yard. Some of the elevators are still there. And here they let us wander through the yard, which was fun. Get up close. We did a little tour of their locomotive facility. And here I am with the late Dick Helke, my railroad buddy. We did quite a few MRHA conventions together, and a little fun there with the Men at Work sign since neither one of us was working. And here's the interior of the Central Montana shops. Pretty new facility. And it was time to load up the train. So we boarded up the train and we're heading west. We're heading towards the Arrow Creek Tunnel. Tunnel number 2, which was daylighted. So again, we got off the train and did a photo run by, but it's a lot more of a rolling hills area here. A little more grades up and down in the first part of our trip. A couple other trestles close by. And here comes our run by. This is through the daylighted tunnel. And here you can see the MRHA members. We're let off quite a ways, so the run by was really nice. Really get a lot of good shots. It's just a beautiful day in Montana. And here's our run by. And there is the late Dick Helke. He decided to stay on the train as they went by, so we got a shot of him going by on the Charlie Russell dinner train. And now we're boarding again, getting ready to roll towards Geraldine. I believe that is Square Butte in the back. If I'm mistaken, somebody can correct me in the comments. And here we arrived at Geraldine, Montana. Now, the community, this was in 2006. The community did a great job of restoring this depot. And this was the end of our trip. As you can see, we were loading onto school buses and going back to Lewiston. But quite a few elevators still there in 2006. They did move some grain at that time. I think right now most of this line is used for storing rail cars. But they did a run around with the engine to take the train cars back. And somebody did place a Milwaukee Road emblem on this old Great Northern locomotive, which is now Central Montana. And here again is the depot in Geraldine. The interior of it, which looked awesome. I think they did a great job of renovating. Now you can still ride this line to Denton. You can still ride from the Spring Creek Trestle to Denton and have dinner. So check this out online, Charlie Russell Choo Choo. Highly recommend. It's a great area. You get to go over a couple of trestles through the tunnel. Here's our convention photo, which was taken with the E unit. And the former depot where the convention was held back in 2006. And we had a little stop at Harleton. So this was from the Harleton Depot. And that's how it looked in 2006. They've, again, done a lot of work to this depot, and it's changed quite a bit since I've been there in 2006. There's the old yard goat. Another view of the other side of the depot. And the roundhouse, which was being used by a private firm at that time. But we did sneak in and take a couple of shots. It still looks like the interior of the roundhouse. And this is looking back at the depot. Here we have the fuel tanks that were out in the yard. I don't know if those are still standing or not, but this is from 2006. There's the roundhouse. And that's the end of our video. So I would encourage you, if you're not an MRHA member, to join our group and be part of more of these types of events. You can get all the information at mrha.com. If you would like this Northern Montana book, you can go to the mrha.com company store, and there are copies available. It's the Northern Montana Division by John D. Stephenson-Love. And thank you for watching, and hope to see you next time.